Hi everyone, we're Team 3. I'm Colleen O'Malley.
I'm Madison Stahl.
I'm Hannah Rochelle.
I'm Annie Hughes.
So our device is focused on detecting strokes. Today in the US, 658,000 people per year have a stroke, and of those stroke survivors, 25% will have another stroke. So currently the way that strokes are detected is by looking at the symptoms, looking at FAST, the face, arms, speech, and focusing on time. And with the detection, the only concrete way to detect a stroke is with a CT scan. So we have identified the need to detect the signs of stroke and deliver a treatment within seconds.
Our approach for this problem is to develop a device that continuously monitors the blood biomarkers, blood oxygen levels, and blood flow of the patients that have already had strokes, and then eventually deploy an antithrombolytic drug into the bloodstream in order to bust the clot. So our device will be connected through sensors in the vertebral artery as well as the internal jugular vein, and once it detects one of those changes, it will then move on to develop the drug. So when it's monitoring the biomarkers, the blood oxygen levels, and the blood flow, and then detecting the change in one of those three parts of the blood, and then it will trigger the delivery of the antithrombolytic TPA drug, which is a tissue plasminogen activator, and that is a protein which is involved in the development of breaking down the drug. And then it will connect to the patient's smartphone and then notify emergency services and their emergency contacts to then further the care of the patient.
To talk a little bit about the costs and benefits of this device, first I'll mention the costs. So including all the different parts like the antithrombolytic drug and then the different sensors as well as the external receiving unit, this is going to be a fairly expensive device just with all those parts added together. And then also speaking to the external receiving unit, it will be placed on the back of the neck, and so that could raise some cosmetic concerns for the patient if they don't really want it to be seen. And then also just in terms of implanting these different sensors into the blood vessels in the neck, there is some risk there that there could be some complications during the implantation surgery. So for the benefits of this device, however, this could be a very versatile technology. So we're targeting specifically for stroke care, but this technology of looking for differences in blood vessels and triggering an antithrombolytic drug release could also be used for heart attacks detection. And then also it could increase valuable time needed to seek medical attention. That's kind of the big point of this device, is that it's going to trigger the release of a drug that in turn gives the patient more time to get to a hospital, because that's the most important factor when treating strokes, is to act fast to decrease the amount of brain damage that happens.
So our device is really innovative and unique to the market, and there's nothing like it currently on the market, but we have identified some similar competitors. The first being Cerebrotech Medical Systems. They have created a device seen in the top left called VIPS, which it places on the head, and it sends radio waves into the brain and detects stroke from the radio waves. Medtronic is also marketing a software called Viz.ai, which detects strokes in hospitals. Neural Analytics Inc., seen in the middle left, also has a similar headband technology that detects stroke. And NeuroView Diagnostics, a startup, is looking into AI facial recognition, because one of the signs of stroke is facial weakness. So they created an algorithm using AI technology that detects that. And then currently on the market, the main detectors for strokes are MRI scans and CT scans, and those are both at hospitals. So our device is really unique in that it detects stroke and also provides therapeutic relief to give the patient more time to seek medical attention. And our device, if implemented, will hopefully decrease the number of strokes or decrease the number of people affected by strokes in the future. So thank you. Any questions?